And we're live.
Commit all things.
No vertical video, or YouTube will demonetize us.
Is that a thing?
Maybe someday if we make enough videos and just somebody happens to stumble on us.
So for anyone that doesn't know, apparently the window regulator design in the e90s really sucks, especially on the back windows. I think it may have finally fully broke. I hear something in there moving. We've already replaced this once. And it decided it didn't want to be a thing again, so now we're going to replace it again. And I'm going to try to remember how to take this apart. Alright, so I think I have to pop this off first. I don't remember which way it comes off, from the front or the back though. Do I still have a bunch of spreaders over there?
Yeah, they're over in the detailing, mount detail.
If I remember right, didn't we do this the first time in a fast food parking lot with a iFixit kit?
Yes.
Because that's just how we roll.
I'm thinking this pan of power steering fluid from the Cayman needs to not be
Where we're going to be walking?
like exactly where you're walking. And maybe I'll get these pliers and stuff out of the way too. Always clean your garage before you start a project.
No.
Or invite your friend over in the middle of theirs.
Well, usually when you invite me over, we end up cleaning the garage anyways.
Yes, as you can see, it's extremely clean.
It's been a while. I've been busy. And it's your fault because you live all the way in Nashville.
Yes, it's definitely my fault that I live in a city.
Yes. I'm glad we can agree on this. That's how it comes out.
This would be even better if you had like a Russian accent.
So
Because it'd be like, hello guys, my name is Vladimir, and today we are taking door handle off of BMW to fix window regulator.
So the way it comes loose was the opposite of what I was trying to do, even though it felt like it was looser that way.
If you're Russian and you're watching this, I think your accent is cool, so please don't at me.
Do it. I will post his address in the description. Oh, for God's sakes. This is just not coming out.
I think what it would really end up being is the address for Crazy Horse in downtown Nashville.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
That's definitely an address you've given out in the past.
Only once.
It's a strip club.
He needed your address again. And he didn't believe I gave him the right one until he Google Street Viewed it. He's like, I think that looks like his house. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to confirm this with someone else.
Oh.
Hey, I accepted when he punched me, but that was still a good prank. You don't have just a regular set of Torx, do you?
Yeah, I do. They're in front of the Cayman on the floor.
Oh, those are sockets. I meant like handles.
Oh, no. You're going to have to use sockets. And the ones that you need are probably laying under the Cayman because I was using them to take the belly pan off.
I think I can buy with these. Maybe. Well, I kicked your funnel.
It's fine. Funnel has done its job for this evening. Watch our other video where we try to fix my broken Cayman.
So I've also got, I didn't have an extra pair of hands, but I made a really crappy video that I need to edit and put up that kind of explains everything I figured out about the dual tank system on the square body Chevys.
Mm-hmm.
While I was laying underneath mine, it's a little bit too big.
Seriously, the dichotomy of the like 80s square body Chevy and the modern BMW is not lost on me.
But what about the late 90s BMW motorcycle? and then the late model Harley Davidson mixed in with the early 90s Nissan Sports Coupe.
Like, you can't decide if you're a yuppie or a redneck.
I mean, why choose? Alright, there's got to be more screws. I know there's more screws.
Are they inside the armrest?
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not seeing them. You killed the batteries and all the flashlights.
There's got to be one in there. I seem to remember one being in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the parking lot of an Arby's next to the movie theater on probably the worst night of our lives.
Yeah, the one night I'm not speeding, I get a speeding ticket.
Didn't we have footage and there was like another BMW?
Well, no, that was a discussion. I wish I'd had a dash cam.
Mm-hmm.
He just pulled over the first BMW we came to.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'll be honest, I probably deserve more tickets than I've actually got. But that year I got 3. 2 of them in the exact same place on the exact same road, different officers, 1 week apart.
Same car?
All 3 of them were this car.
It's funny, you have a Z4 with a turbo motor, and I don't think you've been pulled over in that yet.
No. Oh, you were talking about my laziness. Look at the expiration date on the tag. It gets better though. So the Franklin campus, I work at a college. We now have a police officer at one of the campuses.
Like not just a security guard, like an actual police officer.
Yeah. And he was doing his rounds through the parking lot, and I got another warning ticket for not having an employee sticker and being parked in an employee spot. And I think that's all of them. He made a mention of my tags being expired. I was like, no, I have, well, they were actually expired at that point. I have the 2019 sticker, I just never put it on, it's in the car. And I'd already ordered my 2020 sticker, and I just hadn't received it yet. I've since received it, and it's actually in the glove compartment. But we'll see if it ever actually makes it onto the car.
Yeah, you might have to disconnect the door handle before you.
No, that's not the door handle. That's the door lock.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's got the stick.
Yeah, it's on like a full swivel. We do have to disconnect the speakers though. I don't remember if we had to disconnect this or not.
We did. Unless you just don't want it out of the way.
Some of these are not broken.
Yeah. What you do is you order like 20 of them from FCP and then you send them the broken ones back. Because they encourage it. Yeah, you can probably just hang it from the Bowden cable. That's
fine.
That's in the way though, the
Yeah,
wire and stuff.
Looking at. So I'm gonna have to get that off. Okay, I don't feel a clip or anything.
Sorry, I don't have a Steadicam mount.
I'll insist that you buy one. Alright. Do you have your little flat blade right there? Is that a little flat blade?
Yeah, it's extremely long though.
That's fine. That's what it was. And now this, if I remember right, is easiest disconnect that way. And now the door panel's off, and I can set it over against your dashboard. I remember they used just an epic amount of butyl to attach this thing.
Yeah, it's like some sort of red RTV or black RTV or whatever.
I think it might actually be butyl. really stuck it back to it.
But it doesn't matter because it's so sticky.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So if I remember, the original one that failed, it was something with the cable.
Yeah, the cable,
Snapped.
it's probably spring-loaded or whatever and just popped out of there. I think that's the exact same motor that's in the Cayman, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, they probably all get them from the same former East German factory or whatever.
Jonathan Jim. Alright, I don't remember how it rides on this caddy. God, butyl stuff is all over me now. I remember it clipped in here. I don't remember how. Yeah, I think the exact same thing happened.
Probably. Is there just a loose cable in there?
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so probably a plastic guide for that wire broke, and that's what, it uses like an elevator system to move it up and down. Thankfully, elevators are much safer than BMW window regulators.
Yeah, and after we replaced this, I've never really rolled down the windows. The one on the other side failed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, no rolling down the windows ever. And then whenever you do the lock and it tightens all the windows up, that's when I heard it pop. And it just broke. It's not like I was, cruising with the windows down and Barbie Girl blaring. What the hell? Where did this clip in? I don't feel it. But it's clearly on it. Oh, I really don't want to stick my arm into that crap. It did clip into the glass, right?
I don't remember. It might just ride in there. Like if you push up on the glass.
Okay, that's what it is.
The glass just chills in there.
Maybe.
Do you need an extra pair of hands?
No, it took part of it with it. Maybe this part's clipped into it, but I can't pry on it. It's move. It came loose on this side a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna get this shit all over me. Alright, we're getting this light back.
Isn't there a nut in the center?
That's
like
to
the
take the whole regulator.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, like looking through that window there, is there a nut or something on the
That's what I was trying to look
on
at.
the plastic part?
Nope, it is clipped. It's right there.
Okay.
So, yeah. How do we get that out without breaking my window?
Fortunately, you have window tint on the window, so it will.
Yeah, but I'd really like to not have to buy a window too. I mean, that's just on the list of things that would make me really happy. Okay.
It's out.
And the window isn't guillotining my arm off, so that's good.
Yet.
Alright, so that looks like a 10 millimeter, would you say? And I don't remember how it attaches to the window motor. So there's a bolt at the top, bolt at the bottom, we'll see what the hell happens.
You might want to unplug the window motor before you go any further. Because the window motor is probably going to come out with the regulator, right?
I honestly don't remember. Oh, okay.
It'll be okay.
I don't want to stick that crap to the inside of the car either. Nope. Where's all your 10 millimeters?
Probably under the Cayman. Here's one right here.
Do we have a ratchet for it?
Yeah.
It's already on a ratchet, isn't it?
It is.
Sweet. You need to embrace the wobble extension life. Why am I tightening this?
It has on and off printed on it, I think.
I think the window motor is coming out with it.
Yeah.
So I really hope the window motor doesn't fail, because that is just stupid expensive. I want to say it's like $300 for a window motor. Versus $100 for a disposable window regulator.
I mean, it's an electric motor. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. Luckily, I haven't really read that those fail at the rate that like the regulators have. I can just sit there. Alright, so just put that all the way up and get it as far away as possible. Alright, yeah, so this isn't supposed to be here like that.
Nope.
And that's not coming through at all. Okay. Well,
That spring was probably embedded in a piece of plastic and it popped out. Like around the other side. Yeah, I'll bet it was like right here. Where this rubber gizmo is or something.
no, because the window ride's in that.
Ah, okay.
But I do want to say it was probably in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so it just pulled out of the plastic and...
The plastic
That's how-
full on broke. You can see there used to be a part that retained
Yeah.
it in there.
Check in the bottom of the door.
This is where I find all the mice that have been living in my car. Oh shit.
Just keep beetling your hair. There it is. I can see it.
That's probably the old one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the new one.
Yep. That's probably what retained that spring.
Alright, now I actually do want to get that out of here because I don't want to hear it rattling around in the door. How the hell am I going to do that?
Pry it towards you a little bit. Ah, now that's thinking with portals.
Yep. Broken. Oh, man, I see something else in here. This is formerly a part of one of the clips for
Yep.
the door. It probably just broke. So I'll need to order some new clips. Everything else seems fine. Stick this in there, kinda. Oh. You're not supposed to be behind there, are you? No. Maybe?
Yeah, that goes behind in that gap.
Nope, it goes
Like that. Yeah.
For whatever reason. Alright, now I just need to clean the window up, clean the paint up so stuff will stick to it. Or do you think it'll be fine?
It'll be fine. Gaff tape's pretty relentless. Also, you probably want to flip the lock mechanism up before you close the door, and then don't allow anyone to open or close the door.
Ever again. Or roll it down, or sit in the back seat, or touch anything.
This will be William's problem someday.
Year and a half. A year and a half, and it'll be William's problem when the window regulator breaks on every window. And we've got to do the clutch at some point, I think. Probably after he learns to drive it.
Yeah, a 200k clutch is probably on its way out. But if he doesn't burn out the clutch on this, then he'll be pretty skilled at.
Well, it's not a 200k clutch. It's a 240,000 mile clutch at this point.
Well, I was just referring universally to anything with more than 200,000 miles, but yeah.
So there's an art to this that I developed last time while waiting for a window regulator. And it's you have to follow this exactly, otherwise it leaks water into your car.
And probably whistles like a bub rub whistle tip.
If it's
there's a reference for all my early 2000s car YouTubers.
It goes woo woo. I get it, but no. If it whistles, I can't hear it over that mirror cap.
Oh yeah, that mirror cap. You should put some gaff tape over the top of that and see if that shuts it up.
It probably will. It is infuriating, and that's one of the reasons why I know I didn't roll the windows down in this car, because I cannot drive with the windows down in this car. Because whatever it is, it's not fitting quite right with that mirror cap. It will drive me literally insane. And I will just rage quit life. I think they had a web redemption with him on Tosh.0.
Probably.
He came back and made the whistle noise.
How's that seem to be holding up?
Ah, shit, the window's already coming down.
Tape it again.
We'll do that. More tape. I gotta say, I'm really not impressed with the Gorilla tape.
No. This stuff is like, I want to say like $20 a roll, something like that.
So here's what we're gonna do this time. I'm gonna tape it, and I'm gonna lift it up and apply the tape. So hopefully it's actually holding.
You've made a giant gap in the tape there, though.
But that's fine, because
Yeah.
I'll go back over it this way.
Yeah.
And that's with the air, so it's not gonna blow in behind it or anything.
Yeah. Well, you can run over this stuff with a forklift and it doesn't pull up, so I think it'll be okay.
So we'll do another piece on this side, we'll do a piece in the center, and then we'll go horizontally across it, and then do you think I should bother sending it back to Rock Auto to try to get a warranty replacement on it, or should I just order one from FCP?
Why don't you do both?
Did I have a spare?
Yeah. If you order the same brand, then,
I don't think they have the same brand. This was a Dorman one. And I don't think FCP sells Dorman anything.
That's too bad, because Dorman usually, thinks about things and re-engineers them a bit.
You say that, but then this piece of shit broke. And the one I got from FCP hasn't.
Well, yeah. I mean, was the one from FCP an original BMW, or?
I don't remember. All I just know is when it broke, I was like, please be the one that I ordered from FCP. Please be the one I ordered from FCP. And then I went and checked, and it said LR, and it's like, no.
No. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it here. So have a good evening, YouTube, or morning, or whatever time it is where you are.
And maybe at some point you'll see me put this back together where the window goes up and down.
And maybe someday you too can earn some expensive junk.